Okay, number 27, they tell us that triangle TRS is congruent to triangle RTW. So we're going to start with writing that given information down on our proof table. And that would be our given. We are trying to prove that RSTW is a parallelogram. So if we start looking through our properties of a parallelogram, we know that both pairs of opposite sides are congruent. So if we look at the information they gave us, they told us that triangle TRS is congruent to RTW. So if we look at the letters, the first two are T and R and RT. So that tells us that side is congruent, TR is congruent to RT. If we look at the next two, RS is going to be congruent to TW. And we know this because we have congruent triangles. And then TS is congruent to RW. So looking at what they gave us and our property of a parallelogram, we have enough information from this to prove that we have a parallelogram. So the next thing that we're going to write in our proof is that RS is congruent to TW and ST is congruent to RW. And I just skipped a line so it was a little bit easier to read. And we know this because we have congruent triangles, so you can either put corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent, CPCTC, or you can write definition of congruent triangles. Now that we have shown that the opposite sides are congruent, we can say that RSTW is a parallelogram. And we can say that both pairs of opposite sides are congruent implies that we have a parallelogram. And that would be our answer for this one, just 3 short steps for this proof.